My name's Pippa Davis. I'm the General Manager of Buzz Dance Theatre.
My name is Bianca Martin and I work under the name of Company Upstairs, create contemporary dance theatre in Perth.
My name's Alison Plevy and I'm a contemporary dancer. I just graduated from WAPA last year. I've spent 4 years there studying contemporary dance.
My name's Deborah Robertson. I'm a local independent artist. I perform and choreograph and work a lot with dance film.
My name's Danielle Michich, or commonly known as Dank, and I'm an independent choreographer here in Perth.
I don't know what got me hooked, but something did, and I've never managed to get out of it in 30 years.
It's what you can say in dance and through movement that you can't say through any other art form.
Connecting with an audience, that's the real moment where I feel like I'm making a difference.
It's something that I really love to do. It stimulates my brain and my body.
I was a ballet kid, so I was really probably addicted to the sort of muscular strength required and the challenge that is in that.
I started in dance because initially I wanted to be a tightrope walker when I was about 3, and I think my mum said, let's try ballet instead.
I started ballet when I was like 5 years of age, and I've kind of continued dancing every year since and broadening my interests in different dance styles.
Moving. It was just something that I really enjoyed doing.
I actually made models for stage and theatre, and then it's just gone on from there. I don't know how to stop it anymore.
Perth for me is still a really beautiful city to live in, and I think in terms of being an artist, I feel like I can create anything that I want here. I can really push myself.
There's a lot of changes happening in the dance industry in Perth, and I think there's a lot of exciting people here.
I brought up a family here. It's easy to do that in Perth compared to some of the other cities, and I don't know, it's just a good place to be. A very famous performer, who won't be named, split his pants on stage, and I am trying to sew up the pants from behind the curtain while he's still performing. Very difficult not to touch the royal rear end. Thank you.
I did a really high kick and pulled my hamstring on stage, and kind of my face went from like this to just utter horror of like that pain that kind of strudled down the back of my leg, and I just like hobbled off stage. And
At half-hour call before the show, I realised that I'd left my costume back at the place where we were staying, which was about a 20-minute walk, and it was about 35 degrees outside. So I bolted back to get my costume and literally just made it back in time, running, sweating, pouring out of me, threw my costume on and pretty much ran straight onto stage to start dancing.
I think being able to get your message across, whatever the message is, might be a funny one, it might be asking people to think more deeply about things.
Success is measurable, like from one piece that, I might have made a work that had won an award, a state award for choreography. I mean, that is some sort of success, but at the same time, I'm still searching to make the next best work.
I guess success means, in terms of what I make now, it means communication, that I want to feel like an audience member is affected or understands something, or it might inspire them.
Connecting with an audience, that's the real moment where I feel like I'm making a difference.
Success, whatever.
Persistence is one of the only ways to get somewhere, and that's sort of levels of talent aside. If you really want something, go and talk to the right people or find out who it is you need to talk to, but just keep going in terms of what you're interested in, and if you're interested in it, it'll carry you through.
If you have the dream to do it or the interest in giving it a go, then you definitely should. You shouldn't put that to the back of your mind and take the safe option. You should definitely give it a try, otherwise you'll never know what could have been.
If you give it a shot, you never know what's going to happen.